Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Aaron. If you're new here, thanks for stopping by, and if you are a returning subscriber to this channel, I do appreciate it. So, I got a notification this morning that there was a Captain America New World teaser trailer that came out today. I was not feeling good today. I was extremely dizzy. I pretty much laid in bed all day. I don't know what the heck that was about, but I'm feeling a little bit better now. So I figured I'd do a reaction. I'd have a couple hours to do the editing and probably get it up today or tomorrow, which in your case, if you're seeing it now, means I did. So there you go. I'm interested to see what this trailer is going to show. I don't know much about the movie. I do know that Thunderbolt Ross is making a reappearance. He's recast by Harrison Ford. Not recast by Harrison Ford, but you know what I mean. Because William Hurt passed away. I'm not a huge fan of Thunderbolt Ross because I'm not a huge fan of the Hulk in general, but it will be interesting to see what they do. So I don't know if they're going to show that in the trailer or not, but I guess we shall see. All right, let's watch the trailer and see what we got.
Wilson. Thanks for coming in.
I thank you for the invite, sir. I have to admit, I'm still getting used to the new look.
They said lose the mustache or lose the election. You and I haven't always agreed in the past, but I want to make another run at making Captain America an official military position.
And if we disagree on how to manage this situation, then what happens?
Work with me, Sam. We'll show the world a better way forward.
Sir, your inner circle has been compromised. Either you can't see that, or you don't want to. What if it's a trap?
Global power is shifting. You're just a pawn.
You may be Captain America, but you're not Steve Rogers.
You're right. I'm not.
Okay. So that was pretty good. It wasn't as good as I was hoping it was going to be, but it was not bad by any means. So I guess these are kind of just my immediate thoughts on the trailer. I love how immediately they reference the fact that Thunderbolt Ross looks different because he had to be recast. So how do they deal with that in the MCU? Well, let's just shave off his mustache, give it kind of a joke. You know, if I'm gonna win the re-election, I gotta cut the mustache off. This is why I look this way now. Okay, clever, funny, I like it. I love the cinematography, the lighting, and the editing style. It felt very, very similar to Captain America: The Winter Soldier, which is one of my favorite Marvel films, if not the favorite of mine. I quickly looked up before starting this portion of the video if the Russo brothers had directed this, and they didn't. So I looked up if they were producers behind it, and they're not, which shocks me because it feels very much like their Marvel projects that they've done. So that was extremely shocking to me. The action scenes look great. The editing looks good. We didn't get a ton of meat in this trailer, which is fine because this is a teaser trailer, but I'm looking forward to a full trailer that really kind of expands on everything we saw here. I guess this trailer did its job. It made us excited for the trailer that is to come. So if you know me or have watched this channel enough, you know I'm a huge Harrison Ford fan. He's my favorite actor. So it's great to see him finally in a Marvel project. I love how this trailer gives off that vibe of very conspiracy filled, you can't trust anybody, everyone's kind of pretend you're nice in front of people, but you second guess them the whole time, that sort of thing. I like that because that just adds tension to a movie. And I think that's what made Captain America 2 so good, was because that was a huge part of the plot. And when you have stuff like that, it just adds to the intensity of whatever's going on, because you don't know who you can trust. One of my favorite movies is John Carpenter's The Thing, and that's like what gives it all its tension, is you don't know who you can trust. There's not a ton of action in that movie. It's not fast paced, but it's so engaging and it hooks you because you're just like everybody else. Like, who can I trust here? Can I even trust myself? And that's what they did in Captain America 2, and it looks like that's kind of what they're going for in this Captain America movie as well. I love the fact that he says to Sam Wilson, "You're not Steve Rogers." It's like a pretty impactful statement to have. Like, you're trying to pick up the mantle of Captain America after Steve Rogers, who was the Captain America. And you are in a brave new world, more or less, right? So you have to live up to his ideals and what he stood for, while also making it your own and making your own decisions within that set of your own code of conduct. I like that they mention that. I like that you see that Sam is just very introspective on that. And we saw some of that in the ending of Endgame, and we saw some of that in the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. But I like that they're addressing that, and that you can still see that he's kind of still struggling to deal with that. And I love how then the next couple clips that they show are like him doing things that Steve Rogers could like never do. Because Sam now has the mantle of Captain America, but he kept the wings from being Falcon and all that stuff. He can do a lot that Steve Rogers just couldn't do. Like, he can fly right through a jet and knock it out of the air. And as much as I love Steve, and he's the original, and he'll always be my favorite, you would never see him do that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Also, when right before he goes supersonic, and you get all that, it's not mist, but like that air pressure that's visible. Is it air pressure? I don't know what the it is. Okay, that thing around like his wings before he goes supersonic, like that is awesome. I loved that. It's interesting that Red Hulk is going to be the main villain in this movie, or so we're at least meant to feel, because he's so overpowered in comparison to Sam Wilson. So it's interesting because how are they going to beat Red Hulk? I mean, Hulk is almost like an indestructible force of rage, and this is the bad guy version of the Hulk. So that will be interesting to see how Sam Wilson and his friends kind of deal with trying to stop that kind of threat, because that's like huge. Like Wolverine, who's basically unkillable, had a difficult time fighting Hulk, so, you know, it's kind of a big deal. Overall, I enjoyed this trailer, or teaser trailer, I guess. I'm excited for this movie, and I'm excited for the full trailer, so I did what it needed to do. Alright, so what were your thoughts on this teaser trailer? Did you like it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? Leave your comments below. I would be very interested in reading them. And as always, if you liked this video, please like this video. And if you aren't a current subscriber already, please subscribe. I would very much appreciate it. Alright, thanks for watching. My name is Aaron, and I hope you come back and see me in another video. Goodbye.